Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Detective Comics issue number 998. Holy crap, dude! I got shut up in this. I straight up got shut up in this story. That's true. Let's get into the book so you can understand what I mean by that. This issue is called Mythology: Hell and Back. Story and words by Peter J. Tomasi, penciler Doug Mank, inkers Jamie Mendoza and Mark Irwin, and David Barron on colors. Rob Lay does the letters. Cover by Mank, Mendoza, and Barron. Variant cover by Gary Frank and Brad Anderson. Uh, Bill Finger and this other guy named Bob Kane showed up and created Batman. Um, so, what do I mean by I got shut up? First off, the Hugo Strange thing didn't pan out to be quite much, and they end that in what, 3 pages. And it's like, nope, sorry, psych. I'm like, this makes perfect sense. And all of a sudden, like, I read this issue, I'm like, oh, wow, okay, I literally have no idea what the heck is going on. Here's the part where I get shut up because there's a crossover-ish. It's not a crossover, whatever. There's an appearance by the Demon Etrigan in here, and it actually gets pretty wicked. It's not just like, oh, he's running by and, flipping off the camera, or something like that. Or in the background, he's putting a beating on Lobo. Yes, I believe he could beat up Lobo. Excuse me. Nope. This is much different. Much, much different than that. There's actually a full-on appearance by the Demon Etrigan and Jason Blood in this. And I've said multiple times before, there was no way to do that because I've seen people do this before. I've seen people do something like this, I should say, with like, oh yeah, we're gonna have a Demon Etrigan appearance and stuff like that in my other person comic book, and he's just gonna appear. It's like, you're not gonna have him in like 2 issues or more. You're not gonna have him in an arc. You're not gonna have him in this huge story. No, just like have him appear for a couple pages. Well, that's not gonna work. You can't make that work. You can't make that happen with freaking Demon Etrigan. Maybe with Jason Blood, by himself, because hey, what I'm saying? Like, he could just show up and like, here's a little bit of advice. I got to go. I feel the demon calling. Bye. But you can't do it where you got both of them in it like that. You can't do it. And I've said so many times, and people have made this mistake. They went and did that freaking Trinity annual where the demon is in it, and it's like, oh, it's a double-sized annual. It still didn't work because it didn't have enough breathing space. Like, you can't have a short story with the Demon Etrigan that is actually in somebody else's book. You can't do it. It's got to be like, you can have a couple short stories if it's just Etrigan in it, what I'm saying, or just the main character, but you can't do that otherwise. And all of a sudden, here comes Peter J. Tomasi, who just comes up, he's like, Professor, yeah, shut up. And yeah, consider me silence, because he straight up did that. This was a brilliant way. It's an impossible way to somehow have brought in the Demon Etrigan and Jason Blood, you got to appears by both, in somebody else's story, namely a Batman story, as he's only in it for a couple of pages and he's gone. And it was meaningful. It actually mattered. The story actually mattered. Holy crap. I was pretty impressed. I did not see that coming. So I wasn't even looking to be surprised in this, and I sure as hell was. There's also, it says it right on the front cover, so you know what, I'm not gonna, just gonna put it out there. Look at that. Both of those happen in this issue. Okay? Yes, the armor. I was shot. I was put on my ass. All right, verbally put on my ass. All right, figuratively. I'm just like, bloop, okay, just sit back here and shut up because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. This worked so damn well. I am shocked. Peter J. Tomasi is straight up like, Professor, stop talking. Let me teach you how to write. And consider me an astute student. This was goddamn good. This was goddamn good. What a better way to use that terminology. I love this. Where this ends is, once again, like, I want to make a prediction, but no, I'm not. I'm not going to do that because I'm tired of getting shut up. I think there's only going to be one more issue of this. I'd be surprised if this story went to issue 1000 in and of itself. It could, but I think it's going to be wrapped up in the next issue. And just color me impressed as hell. Man, this is such a great Batman story. I love this. This is a great detective comics story because, hone in on the keyword detective. Oh yeah. I love this. And it's perfect because, like, I said it so many times before, if we know more than Batman, We think Batman's stupid. If Batman knows more than us, we feel stupid. Oh no, we are right there with Batman, learning all this stuff as it goes on. He seems like he's one step ahead of us for about that long it takes to breathe and say, one step ahead. Oh, never mind. What the hell do I know? And all of a sudden, we're caught up with him. So I like that. I really do. This is great writing. This is great storytelling. And I love the way that all of these stories are being interwoven. This is a miniature masterpiece. All right, this ain't no major thing. This ain't no freaking Neil Gaiman. What is it? Demons and Nocturne. I forget. Nightmares and Nocturnes. Whatever, the original Sandman stories. This isn't quite up there yet. But I read something like this with the story that he's been telling, that Tomasi's been telling, and I'm telling you right now, dude. I'll bet you if he wanted to, and I hope he does. I'll bet you he could put up one of those amazing stories, like one of those, like, just give me this comic book and stay out of my freaking hair. And I'll bet you he can knock out a story very similar to what a Neil Gaiman could do. And I anxiously, with bells on, look forward to that happening. I'll even do some rhymes like freaking Etrigan, dude. I'm just saying. Anyway, this was, if you can't tell, effing amazing. And I can't wait to see how this story ends. I'm just saying. All right, guys. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.